Yes, good afternoon wherever you are getting us live. This is Atlantic TV, home of the TV revolution, the Gambia. And then this is your #1 program, that's the Education Bantaba platform. I am your able host, Mr. Mas Sanyang, and my co-host is Babukar E.A. Buso, the icon of the truth. Today he is not in our midst due to his tight schedule. But anyway, I'm also joined by a student and then a poet for that matter, who is also trying to launch an album around February on the 15th. But he's no other person but a student of mine, and then currently yearning his academic excellence at Brikama Upper and Senior Secondary School, formerly called Alpha Khan. My guest, you are highly welcome to Atlantic TV. Take us through your name.
Okay, I go by the name Mustafa Fall, popularly known as Staff from Brikama Upper and Senior Secondary School.
Yes, Mustafa Fall, his literal name is Taf, the poet, and then he's a student of Brikama Upper and Senior Secondary School, Alpha Khan, formerly called. Mr. Fall, currently we have those at the receiving end, our audience, and then I believe everyone is informed about the upcoming concert, album launching, and then this is the first time a student of Brikama Upper and Senior Secondary School is launching an album on poetry. So meaning the school is also need to be considered, and then we have to see the school as a very good school when it's come to academic excellence and even sports. And then today, how do you feel?
I feel so very, very, very good. I feel very good because I never get this opportunity. First, I would like to thank the Almighty and you yourself, Uncle Mas, who gave me this opportunity to come here and present, because it's all part of my life. My dream is to become a poet, so I would like to thank you and the Almighty also for giving me such opportunities.
Yeah, Mr. Tafa or Taf, I'll call you by your literary name in poetry.
Sure.
Taf. So Taf, honestly, it's not easy.
Yeah.
At least to become a poet. But I believe now you have gone too far.
Sure.
So can you tell us how many poems do you write?
I cannot recall all of them, but I write a lot of poems.
Yeah, so approximately?
Approximately, I can say I write up to 15 poems.
You wrote about 15 poems. So
yeah.
How do you normally focus your poem? Either on love, either on education, or maybe social issues, or politics, or anything? Yes.
Okay, my poem is about, most of them is about the social life and education.
Social life and education. Why do you choose social life and education?
Because we have gone through a lot. Because at my society, if you are to become a poet, you have to face so many challenges. So that's why I almost half of my poems is about the social issues and also education, because education is the most important thing. Many people are saying that education is the key to success. So that's why I always put education to inspire people to focus on education.
Now let's deal right now on our society.
Okay.
Everybody is from a society.
Sure.
Maybe you have been seeing something going in the society,
yeah,
which is very wrong or which is very good.
Sure.
Maybe it's wrong and you are trying to correct it.
Sure.
Or something that is very good in the society and then you are still trying to install to people. Sure. So that they can continue with it. So what do you think you face in the society which is very wrong and you want to use your talent to at least change the narrative?
Okay. In the society, as I said earlier, if you want to become a poet, you have to face so many challenges.
So what are those challenges?
Challenges like support. We face challenges like we don't have that much support, and if they see us performing on stage or performing wherever, writing poems, they will say this boy is useless. Things like that is what we will receive.
So if I understand,
Yeah.
I don't have the moral support from the society.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have that platform where you can exhibit, or you can at least the platform given to you so that you can exhibit your talent.
Yeah.
Because I always say this to students, especially my students, that every child is born or gifted with a talent.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of must. They create, the society to create the platform for you to exhibit or to showcase the talent you have.
Yeah.
But if we look into our society, honestly, there is a lot of problems that is going through in our society.
Sure.
One, maybe because you said your poems are always related to societal issues.
Yeah.
And then maybe, to me, maybe there is an issue. Either can be politics. Politics is part of the society.
Yeah.
People in the society, in the environment, those are the people going through this politics.
Yeah.
And then maybe you see in a society where there is gender-based violence,
sure,
and then you try to correct it.
Yeah.
Or maybe in a society also there is rampant criminology or criminal in the society.
Even tribalism.
Tribalism and so on.
Yeah.
So my question, which I'm directed to you, I said, what are these societal problems you see in the society, which you use your intelligence or you use your skills as a point to try to remedy the situation?
Okay. Number one problem is politics.
Politics?
Yeah.
And then do you write a poem related to politics?
Yeah.
What is
I can quote some verses where I used to say.
What is the title of the poem?
The title of the poem is Gambia Now and Before.
Gambia Now and Before.
Yeah.
So, and then that's the society people are talking about.
Sure.
And then I believe, I have never go through the poem, but if we say Gambia now, meaning right now how the country is going through,
sure,
how the society is going through,
yeah,
and Gambia before, how the society was, how the country was. So
yeah,
meaning we are talking about the Gambia now,
and
the Gambian present, and then the past.
Yeah.
So Mustafa, in the past, in the Gambia in the past,
yeah,
through your own quotations, yes, can you maybe just bring a synopsis on some of the past things which the Gambian people we are going through, and then you relate it to the present?
Okay. Gambia was a peaceful country, where all tribes are equal. In the morning, the Fulani will raise and say Tanala, and the Mandinkas will reply Bijang, where the Jolas will say Kasuma, and the Wolos will reply Jamarek. Our nation as Jamarek has now turned to Heharek. Gambian now, politico yen damalu kuntundi, from Kanyola Naibulu Fintindi, but Fansam Badimol Kumandi, Nananga Bulol Kafunika.
So that's Gambia now and then Gambia before.
Sure.
Gambia past and Gambia present.
Yeah.
You, as you rightly said, Gambia past, people are one.
Yeah.
We unite.
Sure.
We fight for one goal. That's the reason why we even attained our independence on the 18th day of February 1965.
Yeah.
Not only one person worked, but it's a collective responsibility.
Sure.
Gambian people went to Marlborough House to talk to the guys in charge, that's the Britain, our masters, that we want to have our independence. We want to have our own freedom.
Yeah.
By then, they never go as politics.
Yeah.
But they went as Gambians, they went as one nation. And then eventually, they attain what they want.
Sure.
On the 18th day of February, 1965.
They gained independence.
So that shows that Gambia before, people speak in one voice.
Sure.
People try to love and then admire one another.
Yeah.
People stand collectively.
Yeah.
The society work together.
Sure.
But today, in this recent generation, through your own poetry and through your own quotations, things are fading away.
Yeah.
The norms and value we have
has faded away.
So meaning we have to reflect back our past, and then we relate it to our present, and then we see how best we move forward.
Sure.
So I believe that's my own way of analyzing as an analyzer, because I analyze a lot of poems and other stuff.
Yeah.
Students from different areas, they do write, and then sometimes I do help when it's come to interpretations and then analysis. So I believe with this short quotations, I believe, so this is how the poem is all about. And then we move on again. Now we talked about the concert, and then the theme of the concert is Bata.
Yeah.
And then Bata is a local language.
Yeah.
And then when we talk about Bata, I mean the difficulties you are facing, maybe if we are to relate it in English version,
sure,
the Bata mean difficulties, difficult conditions of times you are facing, currently the situation you are, and then so on and so forth. So it depends which adjective you're going to use to translate it. But I believe every one of us as a Gambian, as a Mandinka, if you are fluent in Mandinka, you know what Bata is all about.
Yeah.
People are saying Bata Jamale, Bata Jamale. Why do you come with this team?
Okay.
As a student,
okay,
in grade 11 or 12?
11 Humanity 1.
11 Humanity.
Yeah.
Mustafa, I'm so surprised that you are also facing Bata. Tell me why.
Okay, the reason why I come up with this idea or the theme is that I have gone so far. From, I can recall, when I was grade 6 to 7, the challenges I was facing, okay, challenges like when I'm on stage, I have no encouragement, number one. Two, when I have no crowd confidence, and also I don't have much opportunities. Yeah, so that's why I come up with the idea. Now today I will say Alhamdulillah, all thanks to God. Now I have been invited to many programs. I have attended many schools. So that's great. It's a blessing.
So maybe that's the reason why you come up with this
Bata.
team.
Yeah.
Bata, I mean, you have been facing with a lot of challenges. But currently, if you look at your school, and then your school do produce excellence.
Sure.
In terms of poetry, in terms of academic, in terms of sports.
Yeah.
But if we look into other areas like social activities, like maybe you also talked about poetry, it's part of it. How supportive the school is?
The school, I can say Alhamdulillah to the school. People like Mr. Damfa, Serif Jammeh and others, they always motivate me, always give me, because I can say when I was in grade 9, grade 10 and grade 11, all the opportunities that I have to perform outside is from the school.
Yeah, sometimes in fact, the students in fact from your school will come, will say, Uncle Mas, for us the opportunity we have during our time with you is far more than the opportunity we have in the school, in the upper basic. Because time to time, they always say that time to time I always go with them out. We do attend social activities like poetry competition and other stuff from here to different part of the country. So are you having such at your school?
Yeah, I can say I'm having such.
So anyway, we still move on. Now you talked about Bata, and then we give us the synopsis why you decided to go in for this team. Bata is due to the struggles you have taken up to now. So that's the reason why you come up with this idea. Now let's move on. There are so many people who do have this launching album concert every year or every month. People are writing books, people are launching books, people are launching poetry albums. But the theme is sponsors and the turnout. Those are the receiving end. The audience, sometimes they find it very difficult to come, buy the ticket for $100 and then pop in just to watch. But if at all there is a program, like a musical program, you will see even 300 people will form. But education, honestly, where do you think our education is going? Yes, can you back up yourself? Where do you think our education is going to?
Our education, honestly, it's a great disappointment that it's about music and other things. The turnout will be excellent, but when it's about education issue, the turnout will be poor.
Now, what do you think, as a young mind, as a poet, how do you think you're going to remedy the situation? By using your talent.
By using my talent. The way I'm using my talent to bring up people is that I do invite some musicians, some artists to come, because others, when they see artists on stage, not only I alone cannot bring, or can say 300 people at that hall. I alone cannot do it. But when I invite some musicians, for example, like people like Musa Philip, when I invite Musa Philip's favorites are there. When they say Musa Philip is coming to TAF's program, honestly, they will come. So that's how I'm planning it.
But we move on again, and then we move, because this is not a one-person show.
Sure.
Even though it's your album launching.
But it's not one person show.
But you cannot do it alone without the support of others.
Yeah.
So tell us, what is your organization? How do you organize things? From the committee down to, yes, I want you to at least try to describe your organization towards the concert.
Okay, my organizing committee or executives.
Do you have a set of organizing committee?
Yeah, sure.
And an executive?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Okay, they are divided into two. That is the security sector and the organizing sector. The security sector, they'll be helping me in terms of security. And the organizing sector, they'll be helping me in terms of organizing things, because I alone cannot do all this. And also, I have some teachers who are also very much supportive. People like Mr. Dampa, Mr. Koli, and Mr. Ablai Karaboja. They are very supportive. And the people of humanity at my school, they are also very supportive, because every day they are giving. Some even they went up to an extent that from 10 humanity to 12 humanity, each individual in that class contribute. They all contribute some amount of money, give it to me and tell me, tough, put it there. It will be helpful.
So that shows that the organization is going too far towards the program.
Yeah.
Anyway, we move on, and then now, do you have maybe the people you think you're going to invite, and then which position are they going to? Yes. Do you have any invite? Do you invite people?
Yeah, I do invite people.
Who's going to be the key guest, and who's going to be the mother of the day, the sister of the day, or the father of the day? Do you have any? Yes, you can.
Yeah, the mother of the day will be my own mother. Yeah, and the sister of the day will be Ike at Burkama Santosu. Ike.
Okay.
At Burkama Santosu.
Okay.
And the brother of the day will be Demba Jalo, commonly known as Sadems.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the three people that I invite to be holding those positions.
Holding those positions?
Yeah.
Now, to your own school, who are those people you invite and then give them position? Like the teachers, the administration and all that stuff?
Yeah, I invite my principal, the two principals, because now at my school we have two principals. Yeah, I invite them as guest speakers. And also I invite the chairman as a guest speaker also.
As a guest speaker. So how many guest speakers do you have?
I almost have 5 guest speakers.
Guest speakers. Do you communicate to them all?
Yeah, I communicate to them all.
So now from there, at the lower basic school, the school you start from, do you have any invitation to them?
Not yet, but I'm about to do it, because I really, especially there are other students there, I really enjoy their cultural performance. Yeah, so I will invite them to come and perform on my day.
So you mean it's only invitation for them to come and then perform?
No, not only invitation. I also
you know the reason why I'm dragging you back, because every journey begins with a step. Yeah. With one step.
Sure.
And then this journey begins at the lower basic down to the upper basic.
Sure.
This is the problem which sometimes poets always fail.
Yeah.
Because they always forget where they started from.
Sure.
They only think of the future.
Yeah.
Okay. They only think of the present. Even your poem is related to that.
Yeah.
About the Gambian past and then the present.
Yeah.
So that also can be related to where you start and then where you are now.
Yeah.
You started at there, that was in the past,
Yeah.
and then currently where you are
is the present.
the present.
Yeah.
So those I take an example from me.
Yeah.
In whatever I'm to do, I always take it from Kabafita Upper Senior Secondary School, because I believe that's the school that makes me who I am today.
Yeah.
So anything I always give top priority to them. So I believe you should also try to copy, though I don't say that it's not, but just to at least speak from my mind, and if we see how best we can help. Now let's move quickly to how do you stake? Like there is ticketing issues?
Sure.
Yes.
And my ticket is very affordable.
Okay.
Because the advance ticket is $50.
$50.
The gate is $100, and the VIP ticket is $250.
It's $250.
Yeah.
So this is how you stake your ticket. Do you have any sponsors?
No,
not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet sponsor, but I believe you are also working, sweating to make sure that at least you attract sponsors. Anyway, so we move on to give us maybe a synopsis of another poem you love so much, and which you love to share with those people who are watching us live at Atlantic TV, the home of the TV revolution, the Gambia East.
Yeah, we go with Bintam Bolong. Okay, welcome to my Bintam, a home of peace and prosperity. Welcome to my Bintam, a home of Masane Sise. Welcome to my Bintam, Kunkelango ni Mafujaro Bodula. My Bintam, every day, thousands of people will be there helping each other. My Bintam, tribalism tadami, corruption tadami. My Bintam, my Bintam. Bintam Bolong, it is a peaceful Bolong where every tribes are equal. My Bintam, where there are no bagways, because it says, I quote from Sirip Jame, who says, you make them to sacrifice their life, leave their family lonely. When he promised to be back next year,
yes,
they are nowhere to be
we move on. You talked about Bintang, and then when you talk about the Bintang, in fact, still it gives me memory lanes, because I know Bintang Bolong, and then I have been to Bintang as a community, and then you said the home of Masane Sise.
Sure.
And the Masane Sise was one of the wealthiest men so far in those days at Bintang.
Yeah.
He was a fisherman and something, sorry, he was a shopkeeper.
Yeah.
I know Bakari Nyominko, and there's a story we talks about Bakari Nyominko and Masane Sise. So after at least receiving some lines to this point, so it have to take me back to that book, and then I still believe I am having the book with me.
Okay.
It talks about Bintam Bolong.
Sure.
Even at school level, I have the books, and which I'm currently reading with my students. Okay. So why do you go in for Bintam Bolong? Because are you from Bintam first?
No, I'm from Brikama.
You are from Brikama, but it's the same West Coast, and then Bintang is in West Coast region.
Yeah.
So why do you choose Bintang?
Okay, because Bintang is a very sad story. Because it was my mother do explain it to me. I tell her that I hear this song Bintam Bolong. I always hear this song Bintam Bolong, but I don't know what's the meaning. Then he go in and explain it to me how Bintam was, how Bintam Bolong was, and how Masane Sise died. When he explained it to me, then I told her I must write a poem about Bintam, because this is a sad reality. The story is so sad.
So sad. Now we move to the next one.
Okay.
Which point do you think?
Bagwe.
Bagwe, yes.
They left home to build home, but unfortunately, they couldn't make it. Let me start and say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Why is that our own brothers and sisters are taking this journey? Had they not had the dangers of this journey, how many boats have been capsized? How many boats have been lost at sea? And how many lives have been lost on this journey? These are questions we must ask ourselves. Our youths are witnessing this destructive action, but still they want to go. Let be wise and consider the risks. In the shadow of my homeland they depart through trials. Their pain is tough. Their rights have been lost and locked. See, this youth have dreamed, but they said, Sengogi Munge Nela, Kuneka Mungi Dega Sen Nakari, Senior Hobby, Face na Akmeti. Okay, let me stop there.
Yes, that's the Bagwe, and then I think I must say, in fact, I think it's a lovely poem, and then it really touches my heart.
Sure.
Even me, last month, I even lost my own brother, who is Bagwe, the same family with me. And then during my time in school, I was spending the same bed. We share the same bed with, and then may his soul rest in peace.
Sure.
So after at least getting the message from this, then my mind need to at least go back to him, and then at least to cherish the lovely memories we have when he was on this earth. But anyway, it's all about Bagwe.
Sure.
And why do you go in for Bagwe?
Because I can say I also lost a brother there, not biologically, but I lost a brother there. So it was a very sad news that he lost his life in this journey. So, and also not only him, many people are lost their lives in this journey. As I say, nyata nit ñu faté ci kër, which means how many people have we forgotten? Nyata nit ñu faté ci kër ba légui kenn dégul seen xibaar yi. How many people have we forgotten? Still now we do not hear their news. Yeah, it's so sad that our youths are going. Our youths that are to develop the country are risking their lives in this journey. So it's so sad.
Yes, so now as a poet,
Yeah.
You talked about Bata. You talked about Bagwe.
Yeah, and
You
Bintam.
talked about Bintam Bolong. And then all these poems is related to our societal issues.
Yeah.
So how are you going to use your pen to at least change the narrative?
Okay.
To at least stop the youths going for this illegal migration?
Sure.
Because honestly, it's a rough journey, whereby it's only few who do make it.
Sure.
The rest, they will all answer to the call of the maker.
Yeah.
And then they are all young. They are all useful, and then they are all potential youths. If they stay here, they can make it. I don't know the reason behind.
Yeah.
Why are they going in for this?
Okay, as I write it in my poem, a lane where I write it that, as I write it in my poem, there's a lane where I say the government should encourage them. The government should provide job opportunities instead of forcing them into this journey. Yeah, there are many youths that they have talent, but to showcase is the problem. We lack sponsors, opportunities. But if we have those opportunities, I can bet that bargain will be reduced. It will be
minimized.
minimized.
The thing is, not that everyone will have this white collar job.
Yeah.
Not everyone will sit in the offices.
Sure.
But we have so many places or so many things which you can do usefully,
yeah,
to at least earn a living in this country.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do blame the government.
Sure.
But I think, to me, I never blame the government.
Yeah.
Because it depends how you plan yourself.
Sure.
They say failure to plan is plan to fail.
Yeah.
So at least you need to plan in order for you to make it. But if you don't make it, you think that you go to Bagwe and then have fat money, it will not work. It will not work.
Yeah.
So I believe you have to start pummeling, you have to start sweating to make sure that at least you also do justice to your country.
Yeah.
We are the people who are supposed to develop this country.
Okay.
This is a national cake. Every citizen, whether old, young, you are a man or a woman,
you must contribute.
You must contribute. You must eat this cake.
Yeah.
So I think it's very important for every youth to do justice to the nation.
Yeah.
Don't think of what the nation is going to
do for you, but what are you going to do for the nation?
It's very important so that we can stop this bagway.
Yeah.
And then Mustafa, we move on again. What do you think you have for those people who are just watching us live?
Okay.
Atlantic TV.
To the fans,
you have.
Okay, to the fans and viewers, thank you all for wasting your time and looking at me on this live. Thank you a lot. I also like to thank some individuals who contribute a lot in my poetry career. I'll first start with Fatmata Kuyate, who contribute a lot in my poetry career.
Oh, you talk about Fatmata Kuyate?
Sure.
Okay.
She contribute a lot in my poetry career because when I was in primary level, Fatmata Kuyate was a poetess. She always covered the assembly, read poems. But when she read poems, I'll be inspired by her and say, can't I do the same?
Like her?
Yeah, like her. There's a poem that says, I cannot recall the full poem, but I have some lay.
Yes.
Where she used to say, a man can know where he is born, but he can never know where his success will be. Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
So if we joined hand, we wrote that poem.
Yeah.
Yes, and we recorded that poem at FMB. Okay, anyways, fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Fatmata Kuyate contribute a lot in my poetry career, and also my brother Serif Jamme, who contribute a lot in my poetry career because he's a well-known poet. Yeah. Now he always take me to programs where he is invited. Till now, Alhamdulillah, I am also invited to some programs.
Okay.
Yeah. And people like you yourself, Uncle Mas, Mr. Damfa, yeah, and Binta Koma also, Bibi from Achinoa. You guys also contribute a lot in my poetry career, so I will not be justice if I don't thank you.
Yeah, honestly, so far so good. I know it's a TV program,
yeah,
and then there's time
for everything.
We're going to draw the curtains here, and then Mustafa or Taf, I'll call you by your real name. It's not going to be the first, and then I don't think it's going to be the last.
Yeah.
From here towards on the 15th, we'll be engaging you to know some of the development that are going towards the album launching, and then those people who are watching us live, those people, my favorite, I call them Uncle Mas, and then I believe from here, some of them will start even texting us on YouTube saying that, yes, your guest, he did justice to the topic. Honestly, I love you, and then I'll keep on loving you. And I will not forget my school, Mansa Koli Bojang, presentation, St. Peter's, Brikama Upper and Senior Secondary School, Botrop Mahad, and my own school, Brikama Lower Basic School, the mother of all schools. And then I'll keep on repeating. Sometimes they do ask me, text me private, why do you always like saying Brikama is the mother school? If you want to know Brikama as the mother school, come to Brikama, then I'll give you all the synopsis of what I mean as the mother school. And then I'll continue thanking all the students, all the parents. Please, thank you, and then keep following us till we have you in our next balloting. Thank you. Yaram, ala baraka.